Hey everybody, this is Stephen. Hey, shut the front door. The windows, keep the lights on, but you have to see part two. This is part two of YouTube trending keywords and how to optimize your YouTube videos. Please like or dislike, subscribe, share these videos. It helps us, and comment, please. It lets us know that we're doing a good job or we're not doing a good job and we need to change up the content. So please stay to the end of the video to watch mine and Lincoln's comments on some of this. It's really effective and really helpful.
So the point is, the reason I know that you'll probably get around that much is based on just a quick glance of how well the other guys are optimized and how much traffic they get. And the fact that I know that this is a trending keyword. So what happens is people are looking for it now, and it's one of those things where it's a recent trend. So it's something that's really happening right now. And if you do this really quickly, you can really capitalize on it. When Jack Layden died, okay, I knew that I saw that was a trending thing. I created a video about it, just sort of a memorial video, and it got several thousand views just because I took images and I made a slideshow video and sort of in memory of him, right?
Okay.
And that video, even though it was very basic, it took me roughly 10 minutes to put together. It got several thousand views. So it wasn't about the quality, it was just about that interest, that freshness people were looking at.
Right.
Okay, so they were like keen to see something about that. I actually had a little bit of issues with the video. I kind of stole the music. so I would have gotten way more views had I not stolen the music. So next time I learned not to steal music, and there's ways of getting royalty-free music. So always, that was my life lesson from making that video. Normally you can do extremely well if you find out what is trending, what are people interested in, what do they want to see, and then giving them exactly what they want to see. And then knowing a little bit about optimization. So what I'm going to do is show you how to optimize for YouTube. And there's a bunch of factors, and I'm going to try to go through them and sort of give you a sense of how you can dominate YouTube using this trending knowledge that you have with our tool and these just basic SEO skills. The great thing about YouTube is it's different than Google. Even though it's the same company, most people don't realize that you can optimize for it. They just put a video out and they'll just put some silly title on it or clickbaity title, and they'll do certain things, but they won't necessarily know how to optimize the video. And that gives a huge advantage because we can know how to optimize, and therefore we can sort of target the best keywords, right?
Sure.
So one of the tricks that I did show at the very beginning of this was I said, okay, we're interested in this trending keyword, Boris Johnson, and we want to know what keywords are associated to that, right? So I said all these keywords. The way that these are determined by Google is by past search activity. So these are all the ones that people searched, okay? And so we know that people are searching these keywords. So let's target these keywords. So you could target like Boris Johnson funny moment sports, okay? So what I did was, okay, so let's try that one actually. Boris Johnson funny moment sport, okay? So you'll notice the way it works on YouTube, this title, right? Okay, has a huge ranking factor. It's like really, really important. Google wants to show, or YouTube wants to show the most relevant video to what you just searched. So I searched Boris Johnson, funny moment sport. Okay?
Yeah.
Not sports, not sporting, you know? So if you look at it, pretty much most of them, they didn't get that right. Look at the titles.
Right.
Okay, they got it all wrong. Like they all have it wrong.
Right.
Basically, and we know that this is a popular search keyword. We know that lots and lots of people are searching for this.
Uh-huh.
You'll notice like 400,000 views, 100,000 views. Okay?
Right.
Lots of activity. But nobody optimized the basic title. Huge opportunity for us. So if you create a video and you title it that,
Lincoln, that's so huge right there. These people are getting those many views, that many views, but they haven't even optimized the title exactly how people are searching. That blows my mind right there.
Oh, that's incredible. That they're screwing up and still getting the results.
Still getting crazy results. Imagine putting something up that was specifically what people are searching. Goodness.
Yeah, it's really incredible. This is, you know, Steve, I want to say this real quick here. The trending keywords is a game changer. This software is a game changer because if you look at the power of it right now, it just shows you that, which is what Alan's going to go over. It just shows you that if you go in and you do it correctly, you'll eat everybody else alive because they're doing it incorrect and they're getting all this views. But think about that now. Just by looking at this in itself, you could take this kind of information and direct this traffic to you just by utilizing the proper keywords. Or all these people who are doing it, they're just getting views like crazy, right? They're getting probably tons of subscribers to their channel. So they're driving a lot of traffic to their channel in a very short time, and they're screwing up by doing it. I'm getting this kind of results. So if they imagine doing it right, do it correct.
Example.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's why we call ourselves Simple Traffic Hacks. This is the shortcut to doing it properly.
This is it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Back to Alan. Hit it, Alan.
okay?
Uh-huh.
You will generally rank really high on the list. Okay?
Yeah.
By doing that one thing. The next thing that is looked at is you'll look at, see how these are like 3 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
Now, freshness matters. You'll see how 5 years ago, it's get a little lower ranked. As it gets older, it gets lower and lower ranked. Okay?
Okay.
So, because Google wants to show, like YouTube wants to show the most fresh content. Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So generally, if you post it out now, you'll have like a bit of a ranking boost because you're posting it, yours is brand new and you're competing against older things. Now that's actually the opposite to the way Google works. Generally, more established sites rank a little higher than brand new websites. So one of the big problems that SEOs always face is whenever we launch a new website, we're always stuck. Like, oh, it's a brand new website. We got to establish some age, and it's like so hard. And you're always sort of in the waiting game. Like, when is it going to be considered old enough that Google's going to properly rank it? Well, with YouTube, it's the exact opposite. You want to be fresh. So this is like a huge, opportunity. You know what people are looking for because you have this fresh content tool, and then you basically target those keywords. It's really, really nice and easy, and I kind of love it personally. So that's the first thing. You want to get that title really, really strong. And the next thing that Google, and we're going to click on a video here. I'm not going to watch it. I'm not going to watch this video, but I'm just going to show you how this video is optimized. It's number one, and I'll show you why it's number one and why you can beat it. Okay? So some of the things that Google will look at, or YouTube, is they'll look at this title, as I said, right? That's what you label your video as. And then they'll look at this description. Okay?
Okay.
Now, as I said, they learned the same lesson I did, where you have to, if you use any music from somebody else, you have to give the rights to whoever, that's what all that is. But you'll notice their description really isn't that much. Showcasing sports talents of conservation. So what happens is this keyword is repeated, okay? Once and twice.
Okay.
And then it looks at the views, okay? And says, okay, well, a lot of people watch this video. It must be a great video. We'll rank it slightly higher. Now, there is a caveat to that. Let's say a lot of people start watching your video and then they leave instantly. They're like, oh, this is stupid. This is a boring video. What will end up happening is your ranking will actually go down. So view duration is really, really important. So really what they're looking at is they're taking this number and they're multiplying it by how much of time people actually watch the whole video. Okay? And the more duration you have, like if you're, the better you'll do. So there's a couple tricks that you can play in that game, where if you make your videos too long, sometimes it can actually work against you because it looks like people are not, like, people generally will watch a 5 to 10 minute video, but if it's like 2 hours or 3 hours long, they might not actually watch that whole thing, and it'll kind of play against you. So what you can do is you can make shorter videos. If you can think that you can't really maintain people's attention, you can make shorter videos, like 2 to 3 minutes long. Like this one's only 1 minute and 25 seconds long, so it's very short. So people are generally going to watch the whole thing because it's just so short. Why not? The other thing is with the shorter videos, the problem is you're not building much view duration. It's still very short view duration. So what you want to do is kind of find that sweet spot where you don't bore the people watching the videos, but you don't make it too short that they really there's not much of a duration there. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
So you kind of find that sweet spot, and I find the sweet spot is around 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
Depending on what style of video you're doing. Like this kind of stuff, I'd say more the 5 minute, where it's like just gag reel kind of stuff, where you just like a lot of people search for bloopers on YouTube, or funny moments, or like cringe, or like different silly things that happen, or like top 10 cat videos, stuff. They search for that kind of stuff, and they want to see short clips. If they have their mindset is short clips, so 5 minutes is usually what I find is sort of the sweet spot for those. If it's more commentary, you can go longer, like 10 minutes to up to 30 minutes even, and you'll probably be okay. So you really have to understand what you're targeting, okay?
Sure.
So the point is, this duration really matters. You gotta make sure that you hit that sweet spot with the video so that you're not too long, not too short. It's just perfect. And you get a high durations that Google says, well, this must be a good video. The other thing that it looks at is thumbs up and thumbs down. Now you might think, oh, thumbs down, the more thumbs down that the video gets, that maybe it would rank lower, but that's not the case. These work together. Because even a video that gets a lot of negative, like all thumbs down, actually can rank extremely well. Because what happens is Google is saying, well, it's activity. People are commenting on it. People might thumb down the video, just not because they don't like the video, but just because they don't agree with like what's being said in the video. It's kind of a weird situation, right?
Right.
So it's one of those things where the thumbs down really matters. And it can be positive to the ranking. So these both are good things. You want to get as many of these as possible.
Okay.
So when you create videos, I always recommend that you do an outro, which is sort of like the ending credits, where you say, hey, please give us a like, give us a comment, give us some, give us something, give us some feedback, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So this feedback really matters in terms of rankings. So you'll see that they have 3,000 likes, 134 dislikes. That's actually a lot of activity. So that makes it rank better. Other thing is they look at how authoritative the channel is. So let's say you have a channel, like this one is a very small channel. It's like 1,000 subs. So that means, so what Google will do is they'll say, or YouTube, I keep on calling it Google, but Google owns YouTube. So, but what YouTube will do is they'll look at this subscriber rate and say, how authoritative is this channel? If it's really authoritative, any video that gets launched will get immediately good rankings, okay? So generally we want to build up this subscriber number. The sweet spot on subscribers is above 1,000, actually. Once you get above 1,000, you can actually monetize your videos.
Hey, Steve, stop this right here.
Sure.
You know, we're giving away some really good stuff here, and I hope we're not boring people.
No, this is awesome, man.
You know, because Alan said, if you're bored, people are going to run away, right? So I hope we're not boring you, right? The beauty about this is that it's not entertainment, okay? This is freaking information to help you make money. So if it sounds a little boring to you, hey, that's on you, not us. You still need to take the time and learn this stuff that's going to impact your business, bottom line. And if you're a small, one-man operation, I call them one-man op, a small business, a home-based entrepreneur, any one of these, you have a little business, you need to really pay attention here. There's one big thing I learned from Alan in this year, Steve, is the quality of the picture of the video is not important. But what is important is the audio. And I was watching a YouTuber last night, and he said the same thing. And this YouTuber have millions and millions of views. So the quality of the audio is vital because people want to hear what you're saying. And if the information that you're saying is meaty, valuable, then that becomes more important than the quality of the video. Nobody wants to see you. You ain't no stud anyways, right?
Right.
I am. But that's to the Kobe, all right? Where is he at?
That's right.
Yeah. So, yeah, Steve. So if you guys like this, like the video, subscribe to our channel, okay? Like the video and share it, because I'm sure you know a few people that could use this kind of information. Birds of a feather flock together. So like, share, and subscribe, and leave a comment, all right? And if you want more of this, sign up at the link below, simpletraffichacks with an S.com. And this is what we do. We're the layman guys who layman this type of technical information and bring it to you so you can use it immediately in your business. And stick around and join us for this trending keyword. Come back for more, because this is just the beginning. All right? Hey, thanks for watching. We appreciate your time and attention. We're out.
All right. Thanks, Link.
All right, Steve. Bye-bye.